Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So today is going to be an update video to the Jodah Humans deck. I have made some changes to the deck, so I do want to keep you guys updated with the latest list that I'm playing. And I'm currently 11-0 with this deck. So the latest changes that I made the deck feel a lot better than it was before. So instead of Ashnod Flesh Mechanist, I have dropped this card for Esper Sentinel. I think Esper Sentinel just fits the deck a lot better with being able to tax your opponent. And not to mention, if you play Jodah and then you play a 2-mana spell, now this way you will always cascade into Skrelv, which is fantastic because if you're playing against something like mono green, for example, you will always get Skrelv instead. So with Jodah, your creatures are going to be like enormous, right? So giving it unblockable to one of your creatures makes the matchup incredibly easy. Another card that I actually went down was General Kudro. Normally in a human deck, I do want to play at least 3 copies of it, but considering that Crucius can always get Jodah by discarding a 3-mana card, makes it kind of irrelevant for this deck to have things like Kudro, that is a human lord, or Thali's Lieutenant buffing your entire human boards. Like, it doesn't really matter because in the end, if you do resolve Jodah, you're gonna win the game. So in that sense, Jodah is very similar to a Muxus in that sense. And lastly, I did actually go up to 2 copies of Melira. I didn't have this card before. This is a new card from the Phyrexia All V1. This is another kind of like a protection spell for the Jodah. But the first text doesn't really matter because there's no poison decks right now in Historic. But the second text, exile this card, choose another target creature or artifact. When it gets put into the graveyard this turn, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So when opponent does finally do have some removal spell for Jodah, this is where Melira can come in clutch. You exile Melira into saving Jodah, putting it back onto the battlefield again, and your turn comes around, you can play a bunch of cards, and then you can cascade into filling up the battlefield again. So now you have Skrelv Defector Might protecting Jodah. You also have a Jar, making your board indestructible, and you also have Melira protecting Jodah as well, in a deck with Esper Sentinel that taxes your opponent, and Thalia also taxing your opponent. So all of a sudden, this deck is looking incredibly annoying to play against, right? I am quite enjoying the deck actually. Although it's a creature deck, there's actually a lot of interactions you can do. You have Skrelv, Hajar, Melira. You also have Rasad and Lagrella for removal spells. General Kudros can sacrifice Adeline tokens to kill a 4-power creature. And you also have 4 copies of legendary lands that become a 1-mana spell. Let's not forget about that. And you also have Plaza of Heroes protecting your legendaries as well. But that is going to be it for the intro. I'm going to be jumping into some best of 3 ranked games to show you guys how the deck does. And I'll also have a post-game section at the end of the video to talk about the deck. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video so far or found this helpful, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and let's hop on over. That's a mulligan. And that's a keep. Easy game. Gonna take a little bit more damage. Unfortunately, with the mana confluence. Oh, we could have just played this. Okay, my bad. Protect the Thalia! Kind of want to land, right? There it is. Wait, what? How did that stick? You really didn't want to block one? Excuse me? What is happening right now? What in the world just happened? Okay, Strict Proctor is kind of annoying, but... let's see... Dane... Okay, so what has entered the battle effect? Doesn't. This one does. This one does. Let's go down on these two cars. I think that's it, right? Like, we don't really have enter the battle effect. Like, it's funny to say because humans usually are all ETB cards. But we actually don't have that much. Let's do that. Not bad. That's stuck. Okay. Play at the Crucius. Is this Wandering Emperor? I do wonder. Let's find out. It's not. That's interesting. Teferi. Sure. So this needs 3 mana. I could just go Adeline here. Leave up mana for Plaza. That could also work.
Let me know if you're up for it.
Alright. Man, control matchup is so easy with this deck. Double mana confluence. Abundant Harvest. We might need to use the Otawara to bounce Planeswalkers. Wait, are they gonna Boseiju me? Two, three, four. Two, three, four. I think we probably want to Crucius here, so we can play Jodah. We got a Karn. Is it a land? Probably not. We got a Karn. So they have 4, 5, 6 with the Kiora.
Nature flows with vigor.
So this is the problem with Esper Sentinel, right? They play that. Interesting. Rasad. Can they even play that?
I ebb and flow. I'll match you drop for drop.
I will endure.
We had to discard something to make the treasure. There's a Nykthos. I don't think they're gonna be able to cast a portal in any time soon. I'm waiting for Kiora to actually like untap it so we can Boseiju. They pass. Let's see, so if I attack with everything... Seven, 13... So they have to block. So Kiora dies for free here.
Feel like fighting anyway.
And this is the reason why you shouldn't be taking Portal. They could have like taken a lot of different things there, like they could have taken the boat. So yeah, that's their mistake. Number one. I think Denix might be good here. Because it blocks them from doing the combo. So probably we don't need something like Melira, since we don't really have to protect our creatures too much. Same with like... Actually, Skrelv is gonna be good, right? I think we can cut Rohilda. Cut... Do I want to cut Kudro? Probably. No, not like this. Not triple Thalia. Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. We need a Crucius fast because I need to discard these fast. Okay. I shouldn't forget that this is not a human, so we can't play Catilda. Another Cavalier. Hmm. I should have probably just done it first and then attack. My bad. Wasting everybody's time. Karn. into might. Okay, 4, 5, 4 plus 7. So we're doing 7 damage. That's not enough. So we gotta do this. So this is colorless, so we have to just attack. This is indestructible. Okay, we got another Regrella. Wait, why did they just pass? So, let's see. 4, 5. They could have played the Cavalier for 5. They still have Nykthos. So do this, right? Play the Might Stone on the Regrella. You get the Cavalier of Thorn here. So now you have Crucius, Hajar, Thalia, Skrelv. Oh, I guess they left because they thought I had Jodah. Because if I play Jodah, they lose because I give protection from green, and then they just lose the game. Okay. Wait, I'm playing against the Umori as well. But I have a one-lander. So I have to mulligan. Feels bad, man. Dauntless Bodyguard? Wait, are we playing... Are we playing... a mirror? No, they're just playing human deck. So we have to play Crucius if we want to play Jodah next turn. I grabbed another Jodah in case opponent has like a Brooded Cathar. We might actually lose. General Kudros is extremely powerful here. Because they can sacrifice 2 creatures to kill it. No choice. No other choice. No other choice. But if they play another creature... they might not have the mana to do it. Right? Okay, they don't. I think we're gonna attack here. Because we have Melira, we can just bring Jodah back. Ooh. No way. Insane. Let's actually protect the Lagrella. Since we can already protect the Jodah anyways with Melira. And that's what I'm talking about. We have so much protection in this deck. It's insane. Okay, Containment Priest is going to be absurd. We can cut Esper Sentinel since we don't need a 1-drop that isn't going to help us win the game. Lifelinker? Redain? It's a flyer. Sigrid. So we can cut things like, let's see. Kudrow. Adeline. And Athalia. Ooh. Into another mediocre hand, but... keepable. Just gotta find some Jodah. So Brutal Cathar is their card of choice for their removal spell. Man, look at our deck. What a mess of a deck. It's crazy that it works, right? It's something else. Another Brutal Cathar. Oh, that sucks. Now, if they get rid of Thalia now, they're gonna be... No! Okay. That's unfortunate. Deck? I need you to work with me here. Okay, looks like I didn't really have to Otawara, huh? Okay, that is game over. I guess I don't really need to use it now. This is why this deck is so good, right? Like, you have... like, these things. I'm kind of actually tempted to Otawara here and attack with Rihilda. Because this is a lot of commitment, right? Maybe I should just pass. Inquisitor Captain. Sure. I don't know what's going on. Opponent just keeps attacking. Hmm. Lifelinker is kind of annoying, but... this flies, so I can't have that. Sigrid, there you go. Okay, now we're talking. Is opponent gonna attack again? I wonder. Did they not learn what First Strike did? This is madness. Okay, that was a shame concede. That was a shame concede. Sure. Fable of the Passage. Into a blue. Wow, they just don't care. Opponent just does not care? Oh, I see. That's why they don't care, because they're gonna be winning soon. It's a combo deck. So they have to win here, otherwise they lose. And they do it. Sleeping Dart. Sculpting Steel. And this auto passing never works. So what do they need? They need another... Okay. Mystic Forge. They can 100% win now. They would need to brick really hard for them to lose. What was that? Emery? They play Emery. Wow, GG. Okay, so now we know what they're playing against. Let's play Lavinia. Lavinia. That sounds like a good deal, good time. Redane can be annoying too. They play a 4-mana card. Skrelv can... Skrelv is important though. So Rasad can go... No, they actually did play Emery though. Let's get rid of... Malira and Hajar. Okay, let's go. I think if we were like tiny bit more aggressive, like if we had started with Dahlia, That would have been it. Because I don't know how they beat Athalia. Nice, we have a ramp into Jodah now. Okay, so I mean, that's generally what I would think it would go. Oh yeah, we could play Lauren. Yes, yes, yes. We can play Lauren. We could also play Jaheira as well. Oh yeah, we have a lot of cards we can play. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's do a 1-1 split. Don't really like it. Much better. Much better. Wow, that is an insane mulligan. Is there a card that, like, poses us? Like... Not sure. Can we play Jodah? I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. We need a land. Actually, I mean, we don't technically need it. So they're dead, right? I believe they're dead. What? This game is trolling me. This game is actually actively trying to make me lose. Like, what were those taps? Okay, so we have finally finished the games. I have been really enjoying this deck. Currently, we are 11-0 so far. 11-0. Really easy matchup versus Mono Green because of the tax and Jodah just going over the top. Against Rakdos, it's funny because they actually can't get rid of Jodah that well. They don't play that many spells that can get rid of Jodah since they play things like Fatal Push. Since they're really relying on Crucias getting that Revolt trigger to kill 3 mana and 4 mana cards. So honestly, like Jodah is putting in a lot of work here. You know, like we have so many removal baits, right? We have Skrelv, Hajar, Malira, Thalia, Esper Sentinel. So these are all 1 mana and 2 mana cards. So by the time we get to 3 mana cards, they already ran out of removal spells. Oh yeah, also Catilda as well. Look at the amount of cards opponent does have to remove before we get to 3 mana cards. It is quite absurd. And then once you get Jodah down, if they didn't have removal spell for Skrelv or Hajar or Malira, well, the game is over because they can't kill Jodah. Everything is so huge. I am quite happy with this deck. I don't know what I would change. What about this? Wait, this is actually quite interesting, right? So let's say they kill let's say they kill Jodah. You target Jodah. This becomes an artifact. It's like an aura. That's kind of funny. Jodah's good with this card. Adeline gets benefit off of this. Let's see, this becomes an exile spell with this. Crucius Aura. Other humans you control get +1/+1, and whenever a human comes down, you get to exile cards. You get Thalia taxed. Wait, is this card good? I'm beginning to think that this is actually the nuts. You can sacrifice this with this to give indestructible every single turn and then +1ing everything. I've seen this card before, but I just completely forgot about it because it's an alchemy card. And what do you do? Like, what about the mana base? Because you only have 4 here. The problem is that with the mana base, right? It's just so hard. Because there's no way you can afford to put this at Spirit, for example, because Jodah's a 5-colored human. Although this is a card that you probably don't want to cast until like way later. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options you could take in this deck. I would definitely first try cutting Rahilda and Kudro for something else. I think everything else here is pretty nice. Maybe Adeline as well. Because, I mean, technically, Adeline growing in power doesn't really do anything, since if Jodah does come down, any legendary card will be huge. But in cases where Jodah is not present, Adeline is a powerhouse, right? So probably don't want to mess with the cutting Adelines here. So just these 4 cards here, which is going to be flexible. You can add anything that you want. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment below, subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.